What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. Right here, it is raining and snowing at the same time, which probably means we won't be leaving the house for some time. So if you're able to, leave a like on the video for being trapped in your home by the weather. Nonetheless, someone who wasn't trapped in their home, a very popular piano YouTuber, had a bizarre interaction with some crazy Chinese people who thought they were back in China and that they had to, other citizens had to live by the insane rules of the Communist Party. Of course, they cried to the police, and as you might already know, the police sided with them. That's right, this man was filming in public, playing piano as he does on his YouTube channel to his millions of subscribers, and apparently we have to follow the rules of the CCP in this country, and all over the world, the Chinese laws must apply. Pianist slams ludicrous demand from flag-waving Chinese tourists not to film them as he performed at a busy London station, and it claims they are trying to get his video taken down while transport police told him not to upload it. The interaction was bizarre. I'm going to show you a little bit of it. I downloaded the video, and should his video get taken down, I will happily re-upload it for him. He asked about that in a follow-up video after the incident, but I'll give you the overview here first. A boogie-woogie piano player last night slammed police for siding with ludicrous demands made by flag-waving Chinese tourists not to film them while he recorded a live stream from London's St. Pancras Station. Brendan Kavanagh, who goes by the name of Dr. K, called the bizarre incident a comedy of errors that raises a lot of questions about stupid rules and authoritarianism. Video shared on his YouTube channel shows a musician playing piano in the busy station while the group of Chinese tourists stand in the background. They later approached Kavanagh and asked him not to film them, with one of the women saying she works for Chinese TV. Dr. K refused to stop filming, telling them, "We're in Great Britain, we aren't in China," and insisted he could continue his live stream because they were in a public space, which is true. The incident then dramatically escalates with one of the tourists yelling at him after claiming he touched one of the women. The artist denies saying this and said he touched her flag, which I watched the video, and at no point can you see him put his hands on her at all. Moments later, of course, police descend, with one pulling Kavanagh to one side and asking him not to publish the video to YouTube. The musician repeatedly questions us, saying, "We are in a free country." Speaking to Talk TV last night, Kavanagh said, "I thought, blimey, we're in London town, and I've got a bunch of Chinese people telling me what I can't do, and I thought enough is enough." In the video, Kavanagh told the group that he could film in public, but he was still threatened with legal action, and they even called him racist for telling the tourists that this is not China. The guy used the R word, and once you say you're racist, the British police just melt. It was so ludicrous, he added. This comes after one of two police officers told the pianist that this is not to go on your channel, as Mr. Kavanagh kept on filming, based Mr. Kavanagh, after officers intervened. The other officer told the Chinese tourist who had shouted at Kavanagh that he had the right to film because he's in a public place. "I was so glad I actually had it filmed, because if I had narrated this, people wouldn't believe me. But the fact is that it was on a live stream. It was completely spontaneous, and now the world has seen it." Before the officers arrived, the situation kept escalating from the group asking him politely to stop filming. By the way, at no point did they walk away. They could have just walked away and not been on camera. And this shows how further stupid they are. If they had just walked past, no one probably would have noticed it. However, they make a big scene about it, and now the video goes viral. Welcome, Mr. Chinaman. That's called the Streisand effect over here in the West. Of course, they then insisted they were enjoying the music, but they would put legal action into it because they had an agreement with others not to be shown online, as they claimed they were protecting our own image right. Sorry, maybe in China you can do that, but not here, buddy. He responds by saying they need to just walk away if they don't want to be on camera. A male member of the group, who was the most vocal in his complaints against being filmed, suddenly started screaming, "Why are you touching her? Stop touching her! Don't touch her!" Which he never did. Mr. Kavanagh had touched the lady's pennant as he looked to illustrate that she was holding a Chinese flag. He added, "You're not the same age. Don't touch her." That's maybe some weird Chinese culture thing. The woman intervened and said, "Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. What's the problem?" So maybe that guy, he later talks about in this interview that he was a handler and was probably armed. Mr. Kavanagh was seemingly confused at being shouted at and defended himself by saying he only touched the flag. The piano player reportedly pointed to the small red flags with 5 yellow stars, which he claimed were communist flags. They are. One of the tourists said that Kavanagh should educate himself, as the flag is not a flag for the Communist Party, which would portray a yellow hammer and sickle instead of the 5 stars. Well, it's still Chinese flag, which is a communist country. The pair repeatedly accused Mr. Kavanagh of not respecting their right by filming them, but the piano player again pointed out that he's allowed to film there and there's no expectation of privacy in a public place. And what's wild is the interaction. You know, he's just filming. This person comes up and says,
I don't know, are we allowed?
No.
We're not allowed.
Yeah, so
We're not allowed?
You're not allowed because we're for Chinese TV.
Oh, okay.
who says we're for Chinese TV? Doesn't matter. You get to film them.
It's non-disclosable.
It's not disco.
Yeah, not
It's not for,
disclosable.
it's no disco.
It's not disclosable.
It's not
Disclosable.
disclosable.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So did you think the part that we're in?
So will we get in trouble with the Chinese government?
Maybe not, I don't know. But you said you're from Japanese.
No, they'll put you in prison, mate.
So just say that.
These guys, by the way, this guy's base, Brendan Kavanagh, does not care.
Do it, please. I will really appreciate that. Okay. We just very sensitive about this issue. I'm really sorry, but we love your music. We would want to stay here for a lot longer.
I mean, the only thing is, it's just like there's other people filming as well.
That's absolutely fine. That's the other people's business. They can make their own decisions. That's absolutely fine.
So how come Sarah? It's the only issue
It's just not us, please. Just not us.
No, but
please.
what I'm saying is there's other people filming you as well.
Oh no! It's just make sure that we are very secure in the reason that we don't want our voice or picture being filmed, and then that's just the relationship between you and me, and us, basically.
What relationship?
Just other people. Oh, I'm sorry. This is racist now.
No, we're not in communist China. We're in a free country. We're in a free country, mate. We can film where we want. You can call the police if you want. I'll be quite happy to call the police, you know. But listen, we're all free here, mate.
This is free, but we don't want
when
to
you're
share
in Rome,
ambitions.
you do as the Romans do. Sorry.
Based. And by the way, the I don't know if this guy's with them or not. I don't want to say just because he looks of Asian descent, he's definitely Chinese, but he does have an Osmo camera and he is filming.
You're Roman?
Yeah, it's a saying.
Sorry, sorry. We don't want to eat. Yeah, sorry.
You don't want to do what?
Yeah,
To share our image.
To share our image.
Well, then
online.
you've got to walk away then. Because this is
Pretty simple, isn't it? Just walk away.
it's a public space.
Yeah, definitely. So I tell you, I just tell my choice. Yeah, we don't want to show our image.
Okay, well, you've got to walk away then.
So yeah. Then, but
You're right. Just frick off, man. You know, you don't want to. You're just putting yourself on camera more. And then the other guy gets like,
I don't want to touch you at all.
That's good. Stay away. Don't touch her.
Well,
don't
away,
touch
and
her.
away
Stay
you
away.
go. We're in a
Stay
free
away.
country now, mate.
Stay away.
You're
Don't
not
touch her.
obviously
Don't
used to
touch her.
democracy.
Do not touch
look
her.
at this
Do not
person
touch
right
her.
here who's with their party is filming the whole interaction. By the way.
I'm not touching
Do not
anyone.
touch her. Do not touch her.
I don't know why
Do
you
not
get-
touch her. Do not touch her.
Do you wanna keep saying
Do not
that?
touch her. Do not touch her.
I'm
Are you
not touching
miming
her.
me? Are you miming me?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
You're miming me.
I am, yeah.
You're miming me.
Yeah, I
You're
am.
miming me.
I am, yeah.
What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, yeah, I love this guy.
What's her name?
What's my name?
Yeah.
What's your name?
What's her name? Are you trying to answer or not? Do you want to answer? If you don't want to answer, that's your right.
What's
You
your
don't need
name?
to answer.
Oh, is it
You
my
don't
right?
answer.
Are you going to tell me my rights?
No, I'm not telling you anything. I just want you to.
Who is this clown, right? Like he's some sort of government stooge. You know, that like, what is your name? And if you look at the you know, he knows one word, touch, what is going on? Nobody brought up race, fair play, tell them to get lost. I mean, all of this, you know, it's so weird. Why did they come over to the camera if they don't want to be filmed? I love how they didn't want their faces on camera, but now millions of people will see and know who they are. Chinese here and 100% support you. This group of Chinese people were completely out of line and had no clue about the law. Thank you for teaching them a lesson. You know, and like, I'm native Chinese and I'm ashamed of them. There's no doubt that they should apologize to you. Freedom is worth defending, and that's what we lack in China. So you're seeing a lot of people in China, or at least saying they're from China, that that this is wild behavior from these people. That policewoman was 100% going to arrest him on the strength of an allegation as soon as that camera was switched off. Guaranteed. Yeah, they accused him of being racist, and so the policewoman was just going to automatically side. And then you see, he says, "I need your help." And in this video, he talks about that the woman saying,
meets the eye and some serious security issues, particularly if there was someone armed in the station. Now, I don't know if he was armed or not. All right, I think it's ambiguous. That's what I think. But I'm saying what, shall we say, a couple of Chinese people who have anonymously emailed me said that he's a handler and that he was armed. I don't know. Certainly, I think it would have warranted a search. But anyway, that's what I wanted to let you know.
I mean, what a bizarre... 6 Chinese people demand a British piano player remove their faces from his public stream. The ensuing fight has gone viral. I mean, what did they think? How did they think this was going to go? And by the way, sadly, because this is in the UK, he's probably lucky he didn't catch like a hate crime charge or something insane like that. It's wild. It's so nuts that it's just, and by the way, it's like they feel so emboldened in somebody else's country. My guess is that the guy that was with them probably was a handler, or they were some sort of delegates, or, some sort of weird, political power or something like that. You don't own the right to your image in a public place. That's on the internet. It's everywhere. So get bent. Now they're trying to take down his video. The Chinese embassy in London and Google did not respond to requests for comment from Business Insider because they're trying to take the video down. Right now, it looks like the video is still up, and it's currently been seen by 4.4 million people. Epic backfire. Hope you enjoyed this video. Keep playing, Brendan. Keep knowing your rights, standing up for yourself. You've got a new fan of me. I'm going to subscribe to your channel for sure.